Hey, it's Michelle. Today I'm gonna tell you a fabulous story. So yeah, I don't normally do story times, but that's because I suck at talking and everything. So sorry if this is like super short and choppy. I'm also sitting on a table right now to get this really nice angle. So this happened at the beginning of summer, but I decided to let it simmer in my cold, dead soul for just a bit. This happened on my vacation when I went with my family to go to Florida, and we stayed at this creepy hotel that scared the boob titties out of me. My mom is cheap. She is so cheap, okay? There were nice hotels there, but since we were only staying there for 2 days, she decided to go to the worst hotel. It was grimy and sticky and nasty. So when we got into the hotel, we wanted to just check into our room because we spent the longest time at Target trying to get stuff. And this is Florida, okay? And we picked the worst week to go. It was so humid, like... My mom picked a really cheap hotel, and if you looked at the outside of the hotel, it looks pretty regular and pretty nice. I was so excited, and then I went in and I was like, oh my god. So we weren't used to the humidity here, so we just went inside and we got our room. Florida's weather is not something I'm used to. It was raining while it was sunny, while it was so humid. So we just went inside where the holy AC was. So the person who checked us in was really nice and everything was going smoothly now. So we got our cards and my mom had to stay down and deal with stuff. So I just went up to the rooms, and when I opened the door to my room, the first thing that hit me was the smell. I don't know if you ever smelled a rotting body before, but I have, and that's exactly what it smelled like. Like, what was in there before? What was in there? And after I registered the smell, I looked around and I realized the room was trashed. Trashed. There was like a couple of half-drinking water bottles, and the TV was on, and the beds were all unmade, and everything was not okay? And I forgot to mention, at this time I was carrying a ton of Target bags and also 2 heavy-ass suitcases because we had to get everything upstairs in the room. So since the room was shady AF, I decided to just sit out in the hallway and wait for my parents to come. And my phone was at 7% battery because I'm great at life. So I couldn't really do anything with it. I was chilling there, sitting on my phone, and then randomly I heard like a door open really fast, and I was like, oh my god. And I turned around and there was this tall ass man. I just whipped my little head down to look at my phone and pretend I did not see him. And then for the next 20 or 30 seconds, I did not hear anything. No door closing or anything. He was just standing there. Why? I was so freaked out. Like, I was my heart was beating so fast, man. So fast. Like, what the frick snack was he doing standing there? And then the door closed. And then I was like... Okay, so it was really quiet in this hotel, okay? Because like barely anyone was staying there. And every once in a while I would hear like random little knockings everywhere. So naturally I thought that was people doing some stuff because this is a hotel. What are hotels for, you know? So I just ignored those noises until another door opened, and I was like, oh my god, what is it this time? It was a very large man. Another large man. Why are there so many large men in this hotel? Wearing a long robe. Like not like a bathrobe, like a long reach the floor robe. And he like walked in such a slow manner. It kind of just like gave me shivers. Like, I don't know how to explain it. He walked in slow motion is like the best way to describe it. I pretended to be on my dying phone, but I was kind of looking at him from the corner of my eye. And then he just walked through the whole hallway, and after that, a lady walked out wearing another robe, and she had an ice box in her hands. She wasn't holding it like a regular ice box. She held it like this, like on the bottom of it. Like, this is my holy baby. No one touch it. This is a gift to the holy gods. And both the man and the woman were smiling a lot. Like a lot. And I was like, what? Why are you smiling so much? Why? And they kept on going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth into their rooms. So I was really stressed out because I am a 3-year-old child and I am so used to my parents being there for me, and I'm just like, what do I do? I'm alone. I was so scared. I was like, what if they were in a cult or something? What if they were going to kill me? But maybe they could have also been going to the ice box to get ice. You know? That's probably what happened. I'm probably just over dramatizing this. And then at that point, I was like, I cannot stay in this hotel because number one, our room smelled like a dead body. And number two, I was very scared for my life. So I told my mom about how it smelled and she went up and she was like, oh my god, what? Why does it smell like this? My mom canceled our hotel room because I could not stand it, she could not stand it, and then we found another hotel, thank the Lord. And the new hotel we got to was so nice, I loved it so much. I made my little 3-year-old heart feel safe inside, and I could sleep soundly. And let me tell you, it was so hard to lug all that luggage around, especially in that weird ass weather, but if all that lugging around meant that I did not have to sleep in that hotel, in that hell, then I was okay with that, you know? And that's basically it for this story. After that, our vacation did not go that smoothly, actually. Usually it's my dad picking the hotels, but this time my mom picked the hotels and she... Mom... We switched hotels twice again in that trip. We also switched rooms twice in that trip. And we stayed at 3 hotels. Do you see the problem here? I want to scream. But yeah, that's it for this story time. If you like story times, I can tell more because I'm a messed up person. I ask my friends, I'm a messed up person and I have a lot of things I can tell you that I regret doing. So if you want more story times, then give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below to be fabulous because I can give you fabulous powers. What? And yeah, thank you for clicking on my video. Bye!